Hello, guys and gals. I'm Mona, and this is Skindipity, and today we're going to have a good old-fashioned showdown. So we are doing a showdown between the Tom Ford Traceless Stick Foundation and the RMS Uncover Up Cream Foundation. You might think, well, those are nothing alike. Why would you compare those two? Because after wearing both of these for a while, the coverage is very, very similar. I was finding myself more drawn to this, but I kind of felt like this was a better product. I thought this was more portable, easy to throw in your purse, easy to use. Yes and no, definitely easy to throw in your purse, but why is this not easy to throw in your purse? Look how tiny this is. So this is $56, this is about $78. I wear this in warm sand, I wear this in the number 11. But I think the product coverage is very similar, not simile, that's a part of speech that I learned in English, I think. One is a cream foundation, this one is a cream foundation. Both are ideal products for mature skin. Cream foundations generally agree with mature skin. This is luxe, this is, more money, but that more money does not always indicate better product. Let's put it to the test today. We're gonna have that old-fashioned showdown. Okay, the other showdown today is going to be between my NYX Dark Circle Concealer Corrector. Yes, this is in the shade Pale. This showdown is gonna continue against one of the cult classics, Color Science Total Eye 3-in-1 Renewal Therapy, which has a 35 SPF, active ingredients titanium dioxide and zinc oxide. Cons would be that it is messy. I think I'll waste a little bit of product, and although this in theory would be nice to be cool, apply under your eye with this cool applicator that could depuff, I find that you'll get a little bit too much product. Both of them, I think, are better applied with your fingers just like this. So without further ado, which is my new motto, let's start the showdown. And if you like this kind of video, let me hear about it in the comments. Give me a like, subscribe, ring the bell. We're gonna take one of these Invisibobbies that don't damage your hair and take my hair off my face. So first we're going to prime. I'm going to use the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer. Okay, so on this side of my face, my right side of my face, we are going to go in the RMS Uncover Up Foundation. It comes in a small little pot with a little spatula for dispensing the product. But I want to apply the makeup products similarly, so I'm going to use them both with my Standout Beauty Sponge. So I'd like to keep all the constants in the comparison as much as possible, so that the only differing product really is the foundations. With any cream foundation, I like to let it warm up on my skin. Go in from the center. And we're going to take the Stands Out Beauty Sponge. I'm going to use one of the sides. Piper, did you come to visit? Say hello, Pipe Pipe. Now, we do have to remember that this side of my face is the better side, and that this side has some texture and irregularities from that skin cancer, and so we're not exactly comparing apples to apples. So I'm going to go in with this. Go in with a different side of the sponge. Now I'm going to spray it with my Peter Thomas Roth Hydrating Cloud. This is just to meld everything in. It is not really as a setting spray. So this has no claims to make your makeup stay on longer. I'm gonna go outside so we can see this application in the bright light. So it's a little bit challenging to see it because the reflection on the glare is so bright. So I'm hoping that you guys can see it. This is the Tom Ford side. This is the RMS side. Okay, we're also gonna look at it in some indoor lighting without the ring light. So this is the RMS side. This is the Tom Ford side. Neither side has settled into fine lines or wrinkles. To full coverage on both. And we'll take another look and then we'll do a wear test. I'm doing a couple of videos today, and so I'm sort of melding my coverages and chopping up the steps so that I can use different pieces for different videos. This product does have a broad spectrum SPF sunscreen. It is more expensive, it's in nicer packaging, it has this cool little applicator tip. If you keep it in the refrigerator, it feels really good. You just kind of squeeze down, get a little product I'm moving in just so you can kind of see that peach consistency for cover up. The thing about this packaging and this dispenser, though this is very nice, it is messy. And the other thing is I find that I always have too much product dispensed. So then I have to go in and tap it out. So I would say that although it's a lovely product, that is a downside, and that you might as well not get the benefit of that little eyepiece, the little silver piece, and just simply dot it on to begin with. So that's what we're going to do with the NYX side. Of course, the NYX is just simply a color corrector. It does not have any SPF, does not have any other claims, except to color correct. We're doing a 4-hour check-in. We're doing a 4-hour check-in on the comparison between Tom Ford and the RMS Beauty. So the Showdown is well into motion. So the RMS Beauty Uncover Up Foundation has not settled into any pores or any wrinkles. It is still holding up. Tom Ford has a little more of a challenge over here because this side of my skin has a lot of flaws. What I can tell you is that it has not settled into fine lines and wrinkles either. The coverage is still going strong, and I did not set it. What I will say that is obvious is that the RMS side accentuates pores less, and the Tom Ford Traceless Stick Foundation is definitely emphasizing my pores more. This is just the product's performance. Well, I did use a pore blurring primer, the same one on each side. So I have to say that for $56 versus $78, with the exception of me preferring the packaging of this, the RMS is winning so far. I'll come back in another couple of hours. Okay guys, this is a close-up. I wanted to compare the Showdown between Total Eye for covering dark circles and the NYX. So I'm a little surprised because I really thought that the NYX was more hydrating and that it was outperforming my TNS. I was actually color corrector. I was actually grabbing for it more. And although it's on the side, although it's, you know, not doing a bad job, the TNS is definitely covering up my blue circles better. Can you tell? So that's after 4 hours. We'll do another check-in in a little while. Okay, I'm back for another check-in. Combining both the Showdown between Tom Ford and RMS Beauty and color concealer, blue eye concealer, dark under eye concealers. Showdown between the TNS 3-in-1 and the NYX dark circle color corrector. So it has been 9 hours, and I can get another shot in natural lighting, but it's getting dark outside, so I won't be able to get you an outside shot. This is the RMS Beauty side and the TNS side. I don't know what you think. So the TNS has settled into my wrinkles just slightly, but I mean, it's been all day. It took all day, and it's still covering my dark circles pretty well. The RMS Beauty Uncover Up Foundation, still covering. I would say it's still providing medium coverage. There's not settled into lines or wrinkles. Maybe got a little slight oily in the T-zone. If you look at the Tom Ford side and the NYX side has not really settled into fine lines or wrinkles. So I do think that that side, the NYX Color Correct Dark Circle Under Eye Corrector, is more hydrating. However, the coverage is nice, and for the price point, it is definitely a good choice. But I think you can see that the TNS definitely provides better under eye circle coverage. But if that is too high of a price point, I do think that this does a decent job. Staying power on both is pretty decent. This has slightly better coverage, plus it has SPF, plus it depuffs and has a few more bells and whistles than this side. Now for the Tom Ford Traceless Stick Foundation, it has broken up a little bit around my nose. My pores are definitely more emphasized. My redness is shining through a little bit more, so I think that the RMS Beauty is actually providing better coverage, even though this initially went on with more coverage. It is not a bad foundation. I still like it. I love the packaging, but it's definitely emphasizing texture more. And it has broken down a little more. So guys, I have to say the verdict is in, and the winners are RMS Uncover Up Beauty, Uncover Up Foundation, and the Tom Ford comes in second on this. So we may compare the RMS to another foundation in another video. And I would say, surprisingly to me, that I have to give the award today to the Color Science Total Eye 3-in-1. So I'm probably going to go back to using that over my NYX. And guys, tell me in the comments, if you don't mind, what you use for covering your under eye circles. I could really benefit from knowing that. And do you agree with me on the coverage between the RMS Beauty and the Tom Ford Traceless Stick? What are your thoughts? Do you use any of these products? Have you tried them? Do you have any preferences? What do you think of the coverage? I'd love to hear from you. See you in the next video.